Good morning. It's Tuesday, September 9th, and this is a sad story that I am about to tell you because it indicates to me that gun violence is not concentrated only in one country, the United States. There's gun violence around the world occasionally. So a Palestinian gunman killed 6 people at a Jerusalem bus stop, and at least 12 others were injured in this attack at the Ramat intersection during the morning rush hour. Now, I don't know that there was any reason for this attack. These Palestinian attackers opened fire at a crowded bus stop in the northern outskirts of Jerusalem, killing 6 people and injuring 12 others. That's what Israeli officials have announced. Police said the 2 gunmen targeted people waiting for a bus at a busy intersection during the morning rush hour yesterday before being shot dead by an off-duty soldier and a civilian who were at the scene. The ambulance service identified 5 of the victims as a 50-year-old man, a woman in her 50s, 3 men in their 30s, and another 11 people had suffered injuries, including 6 who were in serious condition with gunshot wounds. The Israeli foreign minister, Gideon Saar, later said that a 6th person had died and the gunmen were Palestinians from the Israeli-occupied West Bank. While on a visit to Hungary, he described a terrible terror attack, added, "We are in a war with radical Islamist terrorists, Europe and the international community. Every country must now make a clear choice. Are they on Israel's side or are they on the side of the jihadists?" Hundreds of members of security forces were deployed at the scene to search for additional attackers or explosives that could have been planted around the area. Israeli military said it was encircling Palestinian villages on the outskirts of the nearby West Bank city of Ramallah in response to the attack. Hamas praised the 2 Palestinians, called them resistance fighters, who it said had carried out the attack but stopped short of claiming responsibility. Islamic Jihad, another Palestinian military group, also praised the shooting without claiming responsibility. The war in Gaza has created a surge of violence in both the occupied West Bank and Israel. Palestinian militants have attacked and killed Israelis in Israel and the West Bank, while there has been a steep rise in settler violence against Palestinians. And data from the UN Humanitarian Office says that at least 49 Israelis have been killed by Palestinians in Israel or the West Bank between the start of the war and July 2025. In that time, Israeli forces and civilians killed at least 968 Palestinians in Israel and the West Bank. Are these numbers upsetting you? It's amazing. I had not realized that these killings were going on in this magnitude. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu visited the site of the attack with his far-right National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir. The war continues in Jerusalem as well, Netanyahu said. The attack took place at the Ramat intersection at the northern entrance to Jerusalem, in an area occupied by Israel in 1967 and later annexed, a move the UN and most countries do not recognize. And the weapons used, crudely manufactured in small metal shops, and the models produced by gunsmiths in the West Bank have been used in attacks by Palestinians on Israelis before. We have gun violence all around the world, it seems to me. And gun violence in Israel shouldn't shock me. But there have been scattered attacks over recent months. And there was a deadly shooting in 2024. So we, in the United States, are not the only place where guns exist and guns are used to kill people. French President Emmanuel Macron offered his condolences to the victims and the Israeli people. The spiral of violence must come to an end, and only a political solution will bring back peace and stability for all in the region. That's what Macron said on X. He posted that statement. And I agree with him. But gun violence exists all wherever there are guns. And it doesn't take much to take an unbalanced person with a gun to produce some kind of horrendous attack. And so I leave you with that. Another place of gun violence, not only in the beautiful United States. So have a great day. Take care. Bye.